the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, I'm gonna go over the best free AK champion for you guys to pick from the B&D pack, and I'll also talk about how you guys can get them, because not everybody can get it today, but a lot of people are getting it. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Joey Lee for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. Also, if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, you can sign up right now using code Zirksee to double your first deposit up to $100. New users will get this Steph Curry 0.5 point special. They also had a Boncaro 0.5 point special available until 4 p.m. They've been doing a ton of specials. Also, guys, Underdog's going to be giving away up to $1 million in bonus funds during the March Madness Finals. So if you guys are not already on Underdog Fantasy, again, make sure you guys sign up and use code Zirksee. As long as you guys are signed up and you have placed an entry, then your account is verified and you will be eligible for a share of the up to $1 million. It depends if the tweet gets 10,000 retweets, which is already at like 7,000 retweets right now in, I think, like an hour. So yeah, odds are it's going to hit 10,000 retweets. It has until 5 p.m. tomorrow to get 10K. Now, starting off, I want to talk to you guys about how you can actually go ahead and get your free AKA Cruise Champion. Now, again, not every single person watching this video is able to get this free player today, but a lot of people are, and also this video will help you guys out, because if, like, the AKA Cruise players that come out next week, you want to go with one of them, then you just go with one of them. But if you don't know, if you guys go through and you play the AKA Cruise solos, which, yes, I know earlier today, the milestones were not updated with the final 2 AKA Cruise tokens for today anyways. If you went through and played the solos earlier before the milestones were here, go replay one solo. It'll give you the 91 overall and the 2 AKA Cruise tokens. But as of right now, guys, if you go through and you play all the solos, you get all the max stars, you can get a total of 28 AKA Cruise tokens from the solos. And if you guys head on over to the sets, you can see right here, exchange 30 AKA Cruise tokens to receive a B&D AKA Cruise Champion Fantasy Pack, and your choice of any released B&D AKA Cruise Champion player. So yes, the free one for everybody officially is next Monday. So again, this video is to kind of run over the best choices of the players that are previously released. Any new ones that come out on this upcoming Monday, if you want to go with them, you can. But a lot of people I know that did open up at least one AKA Cruise special offer. If you guys open up one, just one AKA Cruise special offer, then you should be able to go ahead and complete this set, because all like the special offers, they give you 2 tokens. Which you guys can see right here, the AKA Cruise Opportunity Pack today does give you 2 AKA Cruise tokens if you go ahead and open that up. So this video is to help you guys out that, number one, are no money spent. Maybe you didn't open a special offer and you just want to have, like, in your mind already some players to go with. And number two, for those of you guys that do want to go ahead and pick your player today, if you open up any special offers, well, here you go. But I do want to say this, okay? Again, this is not the final release of this promo, all right? Just so you guys know. I will say, though, I think next week might be. They have not officially said that it is going to be, but next week is the, final day for everybody to go ahead and get their free AKA Cruise players here with tokens. So it would make sense to me if next week was the final release of the AKA Cruise promo. Will they go with a bang? Will it be bad? I don't really know, but remember, no limiteds are in this pack. It is only the champions, but it is all of the champions right here. These 94, 96s all the way up to 98 overall. Peyton and Eli, they are all going to be in that pack. If you guys want to wait until next week, do not open the pack. I cannot say it enough. I don't know how many times I've said that, and people will tweet me next week and say, Zirk, I did the set last week, I opened it up, and now the players aren't updated. It's because you opened the pack. If you open the pack and you back out, it doesn't matter. It will not update next week. So if you want to wait, if you decided, I don't really want any of these players today, I want to wait until next week there, just don't even do the set. Don't even do the set. Just wait until next week. With that being said, let's go over the best options of the players to pick currently. And remember, it's not auctionable. It is B&D. All right, so starting off, guys, I have 4 players that I really feel like right now you should be choosing between. Again, if you don't want to go with any of these cards, if you want to wait until next week just to wait for the final release, then that's fine. Just keep in mind here that obviously if any of them are way better than these 4 I'm about to go over, just pick one of them. Starting off at number 4, guys, we have Marshall Faulk, and I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, by the way, that Peyton and Eli Manning, they are not on this list. Number 1, I don't like B&D QBs. It's just not a good move because we switch off QBs so often, and once you're done with one, that's it. You know, there is no depth position truly with the quarterbacks, and on top of that, I don't even think that those QBs are all that good. Although, you know, they are solid, and EA put out like a poll earlier today about adding like another ability bucket to them or giving them like built-in Zirksee Gunslinger. So they might be getting a little bit better pretty shortly here, but I still am not the biggest fan of them. Number 4, Marshall Faulk. Why Marshall Faulk at number 4? Although he's a 97 overall. Again, this is BND, so 97 or 98 overall, it doesn't really matter. It matters how good the cards actually are. Marshall Faulk has 97 speed, 95 excel, 98 change of direction, 97 juke, 96 spin move, 98 break tackle. He is an incredible receiving back as well. And of course, when you come down to the abilities, he does get the evasive aka cruise, backyard halfback aka cruise as well. He does have energizer for 0, human joystick for 0, shorten elite for 1 AP. With running backs, you know, Marshall Faulk could most certainly be your starting running back, but if you pick him as a backup, this is your backup running back the rest of the year. My number 3 player, guys, I'm going to go with Travis Kelce. And honestly, I feel like you could go with 2 or 3 for Travis Kelce here. But Travis Kelce, 97 speed, 94 excel, 6'5" tight end. This is obviously one of the absolute best tight ends in the entire game. He's really good. The route running is there. The catching, after the catch ability, all of that is there. The run blocking, maybe not as good as you would, you know, necessarily want to have it there. But this is most certainly a very, very good tight end who can be your tight end 1 for arguably the rest of the year. Could be your tight end 2 for sure. If you run like a double tight end set, he might even be number 2 for you. And when you come down to the abilities on him, guys, he does get yak 'em up, aka cruise. And then when you come down to his actual abilities, not just the X factors, you guys can see right here, he does get third down threat for 1 AP, red zone threat for 0, that's awesome, route tech for 1, and tank for 1 AP. So Travis Kelce is most certainly one of the best options you could possibly go with. Tight end is not the biggest depth position, which is also a reason why I have him at 3, but it's kind of like 2A, 2B. And that's because personally, I just love Charles Tillman cards. They play so good. And I know this is a 97 overall versus a 98. But again, when you're talking about BND and talking about the longevity of these cards, Charles Tillman right now is one of the best slot corners in the game. 97 speed, 94 excel, 95 man, 97 zone, 99 press. Guys, this is a corner with 98 hit power and 88 block shed. This is one of the absolute best run support slot corners in the game, and also good speed still at 97. I know obviously the excel being only 94, you're going to want to get, you know, a faster cornerback eventually, but that's the thing with Charles Tillman. He's a corner. Having him at cornerback 4 eventually down the road, a 6'2", 97 speed cornerback 4 that's going to get into the game just a little bit, that's absolutely amazing. And when you come down to the abilities on him, guys, he does get universal coverage, aka cruise, and he also does get deep out zone KO for 1, flat zone KO for 0, mid zone KO for 0, and pick artist for 0. You can really run him on the slot, run him on the outside, whatever you want to do. If you run him in the slot, you know, running that flat zone KO with the pick artist. If you run him on the outside, running that deep out zone KO and mid zone KO for 0 AP. For those guys that don't know, mid zone KO does not just matter on middle linebackers. It also does affect your corners in between 10 to 20 yards. It activates. And that's if you have him outside the number. So obviously if you play him on the outside there. So Charles Tillman, I mean, the ability stack is ridiculous. The stats are still really good. I mean, it's a great choice for B&D. So Charles Tillman, I know it may be a little bit crazy, put a 97 overall above a 98 overall in terms of picking them as a BND, because obviously the 98s go for more. But this Tillman card is just seriously that good. And my number 1 player, guys, is going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. And again, you can wait until next week. Maybe we get, you know, somebody else that you would rather go with. But Amon-Ra is one of the best wide receivers in the game. And to get him as a BND, a 98 speed wide receiver, 95 excel, does have 97 short, 98 medium, 98 deep route running. The card's amazing. I mean, this is really, really good wide receiver. And again, just like with Charles Tillman, you know, it's a depth position. Wide receiver 1, 2, 3. This is totally a wide receiver that you could have in your top 3 for the rest of the year for sure. Coming down to the abilities as well, you guys can see that he does get jukebox for 0. Love that. Slot apprentice for 0. Route tech for 1. Mid-in for 1 AP. And he does also get, if you want to run on him, route technician, aka cruise as well. I just feel like this is an absolute dog of a wide receiver. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know down below which free 98 overall or 97 overall even, aka Cruise Champion, you guys would be picking, and also let me know if you guys are just going to wait for next week. That is totally understandable. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.